Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Clone Wars, you guys. If you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So, good news about the whole Zillo Beast situation. So, there is more Zillo Beast on the way. So, apparently this is an arc. I was not sure, but I was informed afterwards that it is an arc, and the name of the next episode would include me in on that because it's called, The Zillo Beast Strikes Back. So, I see how we're doing a little Star Wars thing within Star Wars with the Star Wars stuff. I like it. I see you, Clone Wars. I see what you did there. Also, it's a little bit of a scary title because we know one of the last things we saw with Mace Windu in the last episode was him being like, not sure if Coruscant is such a good place to be. What is that going to mean if he gets loose? And so I'm guessing, yeah, he gets loose. He gets loose. It would be my guess. He's striking back, guys. I liked the Zillo Beast. Like, clearly, you know, it was in attack mode, but, you know, they made the point of, like, they unearthed it, and it was just defending itself. It really does not appear at this point to have, like, malicious intent. It's just kind of going on, like, animal instinct. But that being said, it could definitely do a lot of damage if it were to get loose in a place like, say, Coruscant. But I guess I have heard that it was based on Godzilla. So, which I heard, like, in the little screech, I'm like, oh my god, that sounds like Godzilla. Which is perfect because as I film this, there is a new Godzilla movie coming out, I think, like, next week. So, that was timed very well, just by the universe, I guess, just the pace at which I'm watching this. But I think they made some really interesting points, philosophical points in the last one about, you know, you're trying to uphold your moral code by not harming a creature, but if you go against the wishes of the people who have your resources and you don't get your resources for the war, how many more lives are going to be lost? Some interesting stuff to deal with, you know. I think that what we're seeing here, and I'm sure this is something that we'll see a lot, is the fact that you do have, like, the Jedi Knight hood, the Jedi Knight, Jedi Knights, plural. I don't know what you call the Jedi Order, I guess, if you want to refer to, like, the whole order. And they're really not a political faction, but they've been kind of dragged into the politics of this by being in on this war. So what you're seeing is, like, I feel like the conflict of the Jedi ideals and what it takes to win a war, you know, what it takes to be a good politician or soldier or whatever. And I feel like they have touched on that before, and I'm sure they will again, because it's a very, very interesting concept when you really think about the fact that, like, these are basically, like, you know, kind of like warrior monks. And not even war, because their war's not really, you know, they've been recruited, they're in on this war already, but they're, you know, and here they are kind of recruited to one side of this war, understandably, because we, the audience, get what the Republic stands for and why we're fighting and everything. But on the other hand, it's like, oh yeah, I could definitely see where that would clash with, like, their original purpose. And it is to uphold peace and order and everything, but it's just I can see the clash. I can see the clash. I think the clash is interesting. I want to see more. So we are going to get to see good old Zillo Beast again. So Zillow, I'm told, is based on Godzilla. But it's funny because upon hearing it in my head, all I can think of is the website where you go to find like homes, Zillow. And I thought to myself, I'm like, oh dang. If I was Zillow, I would so be getting in on that. I would so be getting in on that. And like the Zillo Beast could be like their Geico Gecko, you know? Just a thought. Little marketing at work here. Whatever. But yeah, it is actually Zillo with no W at the end. But in my head, I'm calling it the Zillo Beast, just so you all know. You're welcome for that perspective. So, all right. I'm guessing things are about to go very wrong with said beast. So what do you say we go ahead and get started and see what's going to happen on the next episode? Let's go. Oh, I kind of feel bad for the Zillo Beast. I'm not going to lie. It just, how would you feel if all of a sudden you woke up? You're like, what's going on? Why are there people in my home? And then they capture you, and so I'm guessing we're going to get to see some real politics here.
Such power.
Oh boy.
Chancellor, I believe this creature could pose any number of dangers. Bringing it here to Coruscant is a mistake.
Oh, I assure you, I
like
did
it
not
is.
make this decision lightly, Master Jedi.
Oh my
The sooner
god.
we unlock the Zillow Beast secrets, the sooner we can end this terrible war.
You know what? He doesn't,
Chancellor,
he can't even convince himself. He can't even sound convincing when he says that. He says, my. You know what? He's just saying, your evil is showing. Tuck it back in. Your evil is out. Good Lord, Palpatine. I'm so done. He like can't even say it in a convincing way anymore. It's like he can't even.
Chancellor want to bring the beast here. I know that he thinks by studying it, the knowledge could prove beneficial, but from what you and Anakin reported on Malastare, it hardly seems worth the effort.
I raised the issue with the Chancellor during the Battle of Malastare. Without success.
Well then, in that case, perhaps it's time we let someone else try.
Who would that be? Who else are we gonna want to try? Oh, he's sad. He looks sad. Someone give him a snack. I think he's about to snack on some people here. Oh, no, poor. Oh, he's definitely got a Godzilla screech going. Oh, he says I'm sad. Stop hurting me. Stop sticking me with things.
Scales are remarkable. If we could examine their composition, we might be able to synthesize them to reinforce our clone armor.
And what is stopping you?
We need to remove the scales first.
Oh
It's very
no.
difficult, not to mention painful.
Would it not be more efficient to simply kill the beast?
Kill it? Are you
Your
sure?
evil is showing.
Chancellor, I must protest. Besides being the last of its kind, this creature may be intelligent.
I find that hard to believe. It is, after all, just an animal.
It didn't
Oh
seem to
no.
Every passing minute of warfare brings countless deaths. Deaths that could be prevented once the beast's secrets are unlocked. If there is any way to hasten that process, it is our moral duty to explore it.
Oh, moral duty. My butt.
To find a way to kill that beast. Or we shall replace you with someone who can.
You know what? He can't even stop being evil for like a second, and then to try and explain it away is like, oh no, we're losing people. And yes, I know that is true. I know we're at war, but it's like he can't even contain his evil for a second. Oh yeah, please eat him. I know it's not gonna happen, but I can sit here and hope that Zillo Beast is gonna straight up eat him. Oh, can you think of all that would have been prevented if he had?
Problem? What problem?
The situation with our friend from Alistair?
What's going on here? You think I can help influence the Chancellor?
The Zillo Beast was chained up and brought here against its will. It has no voice to defend itself. Anakin, we have to be that voice.
You haven't seen it in action. You have no idea what it's capable of.
It's what we're capable of that frightens me.
Ah,
Life,
yes.
Maybe even an entire species is at stake. Doesn't
Padme
that
gets it.
warrant a discussion?
I didn't think you'd feel so strongly about it. All right, let's speak to the Chancellor. But I still don't like this.
She could talk him into it.
How is killing the last of a species in secret
It's-
and without debate good
Yeah, no.
for anyone?
No,
Don't
it's you
have
can't
more
call that.
pressing issues that require your attention today?
No, Mr. Speaker, I do not.
Other than
My dear, truly.
snuffing out a whole species? No.
Consider this.
My role is not to set policy, Chancellor, but I do see both points of view. I'm certain a reasonable solution will present itself.
Master Kenobi has taught you well.
Chancellor.
Anakin, that's your wife. I want to remind you of that real quick, honey.
You are supposed to be helping.
Yes.
Whose side are you on anyway?
You gotta be...
I
Yes.
must admit, the Chancellor makes some good points.
Oh, Lord, no. Please. Isn't it bad enough? I have to keep it in my head that there is coming a day when he is just going to be so manipulated by this person.
I saw an alternative. However, sadly,
Oh, I love that shot.
assignment.
He's just like, I'm watching. I'm going to eat you the next chance I get. I wish he had eaten him. I wish he had eaten him. I'll say it. I'm sorry. I know I'm against the death and the killing here, but a lot of things would have been prevented if he had eaten Palpatine.
Don't worry. It will all be over soon. Begin procedure.
No, please don't. Guys, we're not really going to kill it, though, are we?
Dropping.
No. Guys, look at him. Look, he's no. But don't. I know there are people suffering. I get that. And I don't want them to suffer, but
It should have been enough.
uh-oh. Never mind. He says, no thanks, guys. I have not enjoyed these accommodations, and I am leaving now. Oh, and he's just gonna do a little tail kick on the way out. Just for good measure. Oh, okay, now, yep, I'm definitely feeling the Godzilla vibes.
I'm on my way.
Better hurry, sir. You're missing all the fun.
And Anakin's kind of into it, though. He's like, yeah, it does sound like fun to go face this giant beastie. Oh, and he's like, no, thank you. I'm gonna eat you. I heard the way you talked about me, and I think I'd like to eat you. I would laugh if he ate that screen. He's gonna eat the screen. He's just gonna smash the screen. Oh my. He really is just trying to get out, though. He's just trying, oh, he's gonna, okay, he's gonna scale a building now. Okay. I just want him to just get away. He's caused a lot of damage. You know, that's unfortunate. I do think I don't see him, like, really trying to cause damage. I see him, like, trying to get away.
Before more lives are lost. Act quickly, we must.
Yeah, so explain to me how bringing him here was a good idea when lots of lives are being lost, but they brought him there so they could save lives and...
I wish we had never brought the beast here.
Yep, thank you, yes, that was...
Pardon me, Mistress Padme, but I believe something is following us.
Oh, I think he wants to eat Palpatine, and I don't blame him. Maybe it can, like, sense evil intent. Did anyone ever think of that? And he's like, I'm gonna do you guys a favor. I'm gonna take this dude out for you.
Got an idea, but it's risky.
Considering the circumstances, I'll take the risk.
Yeah. Also, Anakin's ideas are always risky, so that's...
Got a bad feeling about this.
You don't get to say the quippy line. No, you don't. Oh, nice. We're really gonna have to kill it, aren't we? That's a shame.
Here's where the fun begins. Hang on.
Oh. And he was worried he'd miss the fun. The fun always finds a way to find Anakin. Oh my. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh my. Yep. And this is going to involve falling. Yes, it is. Oh, sweet. Sweet. It really says something about Palpatine that, oh god. Oh god. Catcher, catcher. We know he does. But, but still though. Yes. What's a little, a little bit of this? But I mean, like, no one could sense that Palpatine was that evil. That really says something about just how powerful he must be, you know?
Can't carry both of us. You go, sir.
Oh, no. Oh, again. So much would have been avoided had R2 saved the other guy. Oh, good night. I really do feel bad for it. Bye-bye, Zillo Beast. I'm so sorry we couldn't have been better to you. Oh. Way to go, everyone. You killed a creature that was the last of its kind. Not, I mean, it wasn't our crew's fault, but like, just, Palpatine really was pulling all the strings here, but...
It's a tragedy that the Zillo Beast paid with its life for our mistakes.
I will make certain that
Yep.
sacrifice was not made in vain.
I'm so done with you. Get off my screen.
Your new orders.
What are the new orders? Do I even want to know?
To clone the beast?
I'm sorry. That one made me sad. It made me sad because I don't like things about anything just being harmed or hurt or killed because it's not understood, because it just makes me sad. And it makes me sad that it had to die. I really thought maybe there would be a last minute way to save it, but no. You could call it self-defense because it was trying to kill them at that point, or at least it was trying to kill Palpatine. Shoot. It's too bad nobody has a crystal ball, because I'll tell you what. If only somebody had just taken Palpatine and just thrown him right at the thing's mouth. And I'm sorry, I know that makes me a hypocrite when I'm standing here saying like, no, don't kill, but Palpatine though. I think we all would have been better off without him. Yeah, that made me sad. I did not like watching the Zillo Beast die. And, okay, so my first thought when he wants to clone it is, you had the live one right there, but the live one was not malleable. And there was probably, if it's last of its kind, no way to breed it, I'm guessing, unless they breed asexually, but I have no idea. And it's probably would just take too long to try and figure that out. I think he just wanted to harness that power for himself and have a malleable version of this powerful beast. And so what he did was just get rid of the one with any kind of intelligence, which I think it did have intelligence. Because why was it going right for Palpatine if it didn't like hear and understand what he was saying? Matt, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it just really was bloodthirsty, but it really did not seem that way. Even when it was trying to get out of the city, before it saw Palpatine, it was just like, yes, it was stomping and destroying stuff, but it was just walking, you know? Like, you know, ants, when I walk around, think that I'm Godzilla. So, it wasn't trying to hurt anything until it saw Palpatine. It's just my opinion. That's how it looked to me. I don't know if maybe I'm wrong, but, that one just, it really, you know, we don't usually focus on the sliminess of Palpatine. He's usually just kind of there being like, oh I guess we'll just have to do this now. And kind of like very passive aggressively moving things along. And in this one, he was just straight up like, oh my God, like was barely even hiding the evil in this one, you know? Clearly he still is, because again, like nobody can sense it, but just, oh my God, like if one of the lines at the beginning of the episode, I'm like, you don't even sound like you believe that, sir. Yeah, you just like, wow. But he's so clever in the way that he does things that he's never a suspect, you know? Oh, he just drives me nuts. He just drives me nuts. Do we ever get like an origin story for Palpatine? I would love to know why he's that smarmy and just and bad. You know? It makes you wonder, because like we know why Darth Vader is the way he is. Like we have that origin story. I would love to know, like, who hurt you, Palpatine? Who was mean to, like, tiny Palpatine that this would happen? You know what I mean? I want to know. I want to know. But I also kind of want the Zillo Beast to eat him. But now it can't. Maybe the clone will. No, it won't, because he's still around. Dang it. I'm sorry, guys. He deserves to get eaten. I'm sorry. I'm against the violence. I'm against the war, but some things. All right, guys. Was not expecting initially another Zillo Beast episode, but the previous one was good, but this one definitely came in and just cinched the story and just got me all kinds of riled up, and those are the best episodes. So I will not say I enjoyed having to watch the poor Zillo Beastie breathe its last. It was very sad, but I did get a lot out of the episode, and I think it presents some fabulous questions for us to be asking and things for us to be talking about. And also it makes me mad at Palpatine. So, you know, that's always fun to see me get mad. So, so I hope you enjoyed watching it along with me. And as always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.